Guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Jama here, and in today's video we're going to learn how to make this top. This is a top. You will pair it with a trouser. I have already made the trouser. Now we are going to learn how to make this particular top, and for this top you will need at least 2.5 yards by 60, and I used the Duchess fabric. You can use Duchess, you can use crepe, you can use light poly to achieve this. You will need this, and then you will need the trimming that you put around the neck. The first thing that we are going to do is the cutting. Then after the cutting, we will move over to the sewing. So this is the fabric that we have here, and I will start by cutting out a flea, like a triangular flea. If you have been following me on this page, you should know a triangular flea. I'll take you guys through how to cut out a triangular flea. Now, I will start by folding my fabric this way in a triangular manner. Just take your time so that you can understand what I mean by a triangular manner. You can see the way I'm folding this fabric. I am not folding it straight. It looks somehow like a triangle. It is slanted. The edges are not equal at the full length. So you go ahead and make a triangular flea first of all. If you get a triangular flea, it will give this top a fuller look. But if you just cut it straight, you will not achieve that look that you want. So after folding my fabric this way, I will mark a straight line. You can see, just find somewhere that can accommodate your shoulder measurements and mark your straight line. So this straight line that I am marking right now is where I will start taking the full length of this top from. After marking this, I will measure 2.5 by 2.5 by 3. Sorry, the 2.5 is for the width of the neckline, 3 inches is for the depth. The reason why I'm making this 2.5 is because it is a turtleneck. I want the turtleneck to fit. Then I will connect my 2.5 to the 3 inches that I marked for the neck depth. After marking that, you will take your shoulder measurements on this particular line that you marked right here. That is where you'll be taking all these measurements. You will take your shoulder measurement, and then you get your chest line. The chest line that I'm using for her is 9 inches. Her bust point is 11. Then I marked 9 for her chest line. After doing that, you are going to connect your armhole to meet the chest line. Your armhole should meet your chest line. So I'm just like cutting a flay gown. Then the full length of this top, I want to make it 48. I want it to be really long. Then from the 48 inches, I can now decide to cut it down to any size that I want. But for me, if you're making this top, you should make it at least 48 inches, 48 to 50, so that after slanting and whatsoever, you will have a fine shape. Then at the chest line, I'll take my bust measurement divided by 4, and from there I will cut out the A line. Then also mark 1 inch for your shoulder slant. I'll go ahead and cut this out. This one that I'm cutting right now is the front part of this top. I hope you remember. Then after cutting out this front, we use it to cut out our back. The difference between the front and the back would just be the neck depth. The neck depth for the back would be 1.5, just 1.5 inch. So you can see I am cutting a flay gown. So you can see that I am cutting a flay gown, and I'm trying to like shape the waist a bit. I don't want it to look so straight. So now this is what I have, and after doing that, you will open it up. After opening this top, this is what you will have. This is the shape that you will have right here. Now from your shoulder at the right side of the top, from your shoulder, come down by 28 inches. 28. If you want, you can even start from 23 or 24, but I started from 28. Then from that 28 inches, I will mark a straight line towards the midpoint of this gown. But this triangle that I am marking now is very close to the left side. Like, it is not at the middle, it is at the left side. So as you are marking the straight line, it should cross the midpoint of this gown, the middle line of this gown. It should cross it a bit. You can see what I have there. So from the 28, you will slant towards the left hand side of your gown, and you should cross the center line of this gown. If you are confused, you can even notch the center line when you are cutting your dress on fold. You can even notch it so that you know your center. Then after doing this, At the other side, you will come up by 12 from the full length, come up by 12 and then slant. You can see what I'm doing right here. So now after cutting this, I felt like the 28 inches is too low. I had to take it up. I had to bring it up to like 24 inches because I want the triangle to show very well. This is what I have, and you can see that the triangle on this dress is towards the left hand side. So I came up more and I slanted it again. Now you can see the shape that I have. This dress is just asymmetric. The side, the middle and the other side are not equal. Now using this one, I will cut out the back. What you are going to do is that you will fold your fabric. This is my fabric. Just open up your fabric. You're no longer cutting on fold. You're no longer cutting on fold. Just open your fabric and then place the front on it. The right side of the front should be facing the right side of the back. The right side of the fabric should be facing the right side of the fabric. So this one that you are seeing now is the wrong side on top. So if you place them opposite each other, you go ahead and cut out. Remember, the neck depth of the back is higher. Then you go ahead and cut out. The reason why you should cut this dress open is because it is an asymmetric top. All the lines are not equal. So just open up the back, place the front on it so that they will be the right side will be facing each other, and then that's it. Now this is our back. I'll go ahead and retrim my neckline so that it will be equal. After retrimming the neckline, I will slash it a bit. I will slash the neckline so that it can enter my client's head easily. Now I will cut out a facing for that back and I will turn the slit. You can see the slit. I have turned the slit only. The neckline, you should leave it that way because it is a turtleneck. It has a turtleneck. You don't need to turn the neckline with a facing. So right now, I'll go ahead and join the shoulder and the sides. Use 1 inch to join the sides. Use half an inch to join the shoulder. You can as well take your bust measurements when you are joining that. Remember to turn your slits with a facing. Facing is way better. Now, I am going to trim my armhole. I'll trim my armhole and then I'll go ahead and cut out my turtleneck. So what you're going to do is that measure your round neck. Measure your round neck. So I measured my client's round neck and I have 16 inches. Then I'll go ahead and add 2 inches for the button allowance for the turtleneck. So this is the fabric that I'm using for the turtleneck. I will measure 16 plus 2 inches, that is 18 inches. And the wideness of the turtleneck is 1.5. The width is 1.5 and the total length is 18. Normally it is 16, but I added 2 inches for the button allowance. That made it 18. Then I'll add interface to this. So after adding interface, you can see that I have shaped my side and I have joined the shoulder. So this is what I have. Now this is I'll show you guys the piece for my turtleneck. For the rest of this dress, I will use a blue bias to turn everything. But for the turtleneck, I will cut out, you can see the turtleneck piece that I cut out. I will add my interface. If I open it up, you can see the interface that I added right there. And it is a straight turtleneck. We have different methods of turning this turtleneck, but this one is straight. So after doing that, I have attached the turtleneck. And you can see the 1 inch for the button allowance, and I turned the rest of the dress with my bias, the armhole and the full length. So this is the trimming that I want to place around the turtleneck. You just go ahead and pin down your trimming. There are so many ways of cutting out a turtleneck. I have a lot of videos on my channel, so anyhow you want to cut out your turtleneck, you can just do that. So I'll go ahead and pin this trimming round my turtleneck, though at the end of the day I changed it to silver. I didn't really like this gold and the trimming looks like a cheap trimming to me, so later I changed it. After doing that, you can just use your gum or you can tack it around the turtleneck and your top is ready. If you pair it with your trouser, it will look so beautiful. So at the end of the day, this is how the top looks. I hope it is beautiful. I love the length of this top, seriously. So guys, the registration for our July online classes is ongoing. You are free to register. You can see the courses that we have right beside this dress, so just choose the one you want and drop a comment in the comment section and I will direct you on how you can register. Thank you all so much. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the subscription, thank you for the support. May God bless you all. Thank you and see you all in my next video. Bye.